I think it has contributed very important messages, like the message that biodiversity is very important for climate change, so that you will be able to adapt. We will be able to adapt to climate change. But also the other message is that climate change will also erode biodiversity. So the two conventions, the Convention on Biological Diversity and the UNFCCC, has to have more synergy and complementation. The other message is, of course, the importance of safeguards, whether these are safeguards on conserving biodiversity, as well as social safeguards that protects the rights of indigenous peoples and local communities to their forests. Well, in the red text that has come out as of yesterday, there are still the references to safeguards, which includes recognizing the rights of indigenous peoples and local communities and noting the adoption of the UN Declaration on the Rights of Indigenous Peoples. It also contains the need to involve the full and effective participation of indigenous peoples and the need to address the drivers of deforestation and land tenure issues. So I think if the language like that remains there, then there's going to be a big chance that we will really be able to have a good red architecture globally, which will of course have an impact at the local level. So my organization has been working very hard on that. In fact, I'm part of the Philippine delegation and I'm part of the negotiation process. And I have been watching very vigilantly to ensure that those references will not be deleted, because there were attempts to have them deleted. I think that it's not just enough to have references to human rights in the red text, because that's just one aspect of the initiative, the measure to address climate change. I think there should be a reference to human rights, the importance of human rights, in particular, of course, indigenous people's rights, at the preambular part of the agreement, as well as on the section on shared vision, because that will also cover the need to address the rights of indigenous peoples in both in mitigation, in adaptation, as well as the need for them to have direct access to finance and technologies that will help them adapt and mitigate climate change.